Hey guys, it's me again, Mr. Q. What's up? I hope you guys are staying safe and having fun. Today, I want to share with you the vacation from one of my other special friends. This friend, his name is Broksan, and he took a journey through Southeast Asia going to Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. Today you're going to learn at least 10 things that you'll be able to share with the class at the end of this PowerPoint. So here we go. Let's talk about Broksan's southeastern journey. Oh, here's Broksan leaving China from Shenzhen Airport. You can see all of his bags. Some people might say that he's taking too many bags for just one little chicken. But you can see him relaxing on the plane and arriving in Vietnam. Here you can see Broksan making friends as he travels through Southeast Asia. You can see in the middle where he's made friends with a little gecko or a lizard crawling on the wall there. He made some friends with some Pokemon. And you can see to the left here him making friends with a little fish that he caught and with some starfish. Here you can see Broksan hanging out with many of his family members. You can see him on the street having a drink. You can see him visiting with some of his other friends in their houses. He had a great time meeting and visiting with his family throughout Southeast Asia. Here you can see Broksan babysitting some of the kids in his family. You can see the little chicks as they play with Broksan, and you can see him keeping a watchful eye to make sure they're safe as they play. Here's Broksan hanging out at a dance with some other birds. And if you follow his story from the top left picture to the picture to the right of that picture, and then down to the bottom left picture and the one next to that, you can see Broksan making friends, and he even catches the eye of a very pretty girl. In the middle, you can see him having a conversation with her. He really liked that girl. But that girl had a boyfriend. You can see in the top right picture where her boyfriend got in a fight with Broksan. And in the bottom right picture you can see how Broksan was left by himself laying on the floor after being beat up by that girl's boyfriend. So he fell in love and just as quick fell out of love. Here you can see Broksan taking a ride on some military vehicles. In the top left, you can see him riding on that's right, it's a tank. In the middle, he's driving a Jeep, right? And there he is on the right, taking a ride on an airplane, on a jet airplane. So here's Broksan going shopping. You see him hanging out with a rooster made of golden envelopes. Instead of red envelopes, this one's made of gold envelopes. And here you can see him hanging out with some giant chickens. Can you see him in the top right and top left? He wanted to be as big as those big chickens, so in the bottom right. Does he seem like he's as big as they are? Here's Broksan going to a club. At that club, he got to see a lion dance. And you can see in the pictures how Broksan got closer and closer to the lions. But Broksan forgot that lions like to eat chickens. So you can see in the bottom right picture how Broksan got scared because one of the lions was starting to get hungry after dancing so much. Here you can see Broksan taking a cruise. That means he's riding on a boat along either a river or an ocean. And in this case, he's kind of in the bay of Vietnam in the north. So you can see him trying to be safe with the life vests. But mostly, we just relaxed, enjoyed the sun, had a nice drink as we sailed around the Bay of Hanoi. You can see Broksan exploring some caves. Do you know what they call it when you explore caves? It's called spelunking. Spelunking means exploring caves. And you could hear Broksan exploring the caves. Coo-coo-doo-doo-doo. And it would echo. Coo-coo-doo-doo-doo. Coo-coo-doo-doo-doo. Here you can see Broksan exploring a famous temple in Laos. Later, Broksan decided to do some meditation, so he went to a Buddhist temple. He also went to a Hindu temple. And you can see him doing some meditations with a dragon. Here, you can see Broksan exploring the ancient city of Siem Reap, the capital of once very important civilization in Cambodia. Now the city is little more than ruins, but you can definitely feel the history of this place. Here is Broksan relaxing and swimming in the ocean in the south of Cambodia in Koh Rong Island. You can see how much fun he is having swimming. You don't really see chickens swimming much, but Broksan is not an ordinary chicken. And after swimming all day, of course, you want to spend some time on the beach, relaxing. Look at him enjoying his time with some sand dollars. That's what we call those in the top left picture in America. And of course, enjoying the beautiful sunsets that you can see when you have fun on a beach. And there he is, throwing a frisbee and having fun. And it wouldn't be a journey unless you tried some interesting foods. So you can see in the top right picture where he is trying some fried crickets and some calamari. In the middle picture you can see him trying some snake wine, very strong. And after trying some of his family style food, he wanted to have some more Western style, so he had some pina colada in the top left corner and some cheesecake and ice cream in the bottom left. Broksan wants to thank you for sharing in his journey through Southeast Asia. He wanted to make a nest, but he wasn't able to fit inside this particular nest. All right, guys, let's see what we can remember. Let's review about what Broksan did on his journey through Southeast Asia, going through Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. Remember him leaving from the Shenzhen airport with all that baggage, and how he made so many friends as he traveled around, including starfish and Pokemon and lizards. He visited some of his relatives, and he got to babysit some of the children that he came across, some of the baby chicks. And I'm sure you all remember how hard it was for Broksan as he fell in love and then fell out of love after her boyfriend beat him up. He got to ride on some military vehicles, so cool. went shopping, and he got to spend some time watching a lion dance, but it's pretty scary. He got too close to one of the lions. He took a cruise on a boat around Hanoi Bay, and he went spelunking. He went exploring caves. He went to some Laos temples and spent some time meditating. He went to the ancient city of Siem Reap in Cambodia, and then spent some time in the ocean, swimming and lounging around on the beach, enjoying the beautiful sunsets. And of course, he tried some interesting food like fried crickets and snake wine. And he tried to build a nest, but it was too small. Only his head would fit in. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed learning and sharing in Broksan's adventure through Southeast Asia. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed learning about Broksan and what he did during his Southeast Asian journey through Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. Your homework for today is to write down 10 of your favorite memories from Broksan's journey, and then share those memories with your classmates. Alright guys, that's it for me today. You guys continue to stay safe and try to have fun. We'll see you next time. See ya!